What's up, adventurers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, the Green Knight. This is my co-host and research assistant, Bartholomew. And tonight we're diving back into RPG horror stories, if you can't tell already. Now, I had recorded one, or started recording one, earlier, and it was just way too long. It was going to be like an hour-long video, and I figured I would just... If you guys are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you know when I go live for my midnight walks. And if you want to support the channel, there is a link for my PayPal in the description.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
But that being said, let's dive on into this world of RPG horror stories. Cringe. From user Jax the Crafter. Dungeon Master pits us against enemies we aren't supposed to beat and then punishes us for beating them.
That does not make sense.
This one's a little lighthearted. That's good. I'm going to preface this post by saying that this was only one session in the campaign and the rest of it has been much more fun. But this one part of it was absolutely ridiculous and infuriating. I'm in a party of 6, level 2. I'm a Cloud Goliath Paladin, reflavored to be a light giant, so I just softly glow a little bit. We have 2 fighters, a cleric, a warlock, and a monk, who wasn't there. We were walking down a path, heading north, when we find 2 sets of footprints. One set leads north, along the path, while the other set leads off the road into a muddy, swampy area. My character looks at the big footprints and jungly says, "Frogs." That's not important.
Non sequitur.
Why I included that. We decided to head off to the road and follow the footprints. After a while, we see a group of about 4 frog people in the distance, with a village even further away. These frogs are described as looking rather militant. I shout, "Hello! We are adventurers! Can we come to your village?" The frogs immediately scream and run at us, brandishing their weapons. We take the hint and begin to run away as fast as we can. We were all running away back to the path, but the frogs are catching up, and one of them makes a spear attack on our Harengon Warlock, whatever that is. I love when people play all these weird obscure races. Nat 20, critical hit. The Warlock immediately dies, and another frog picks him up and begins running away. What the hell? He just kills this dude and steals his body? I chase after the frog, misty step behind it, and then grapple for the rabbit. Okay, I guess Harengons are like rabbit people or something. I roll an 18. With my strength, that's 21. The frog rolls. Natural 20.
Kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit?
It wrets the rabbit away and keeps running. Well, now I'm mad. We engage in combat. Eventually, we topple the frog with the rabbit and I lay on hands to heal him. But we're not done. We attack the rest of the frogs who have 40 HP each, bonus action jump, free movement, and multi-attack. While we fight, our DM looks perturbed, saying that, "You guys aren't supposed to be this strong." Well, you have to anticipate that sometimes. Sometimes players will pull tricks out of their arse that you're not expecting. Eventually, we only have 1 left. We are about to finish him off when suddenly 2 more frogs come from the village. We're pretty beat up, but we continue fighting until there's only 1 frog left. He runs away from us and blows a horn, calling for reinforcements. We're like, nope, we're almost dead, let's leave. Out of spell slots and with very little health, we run away. But frogs appear behind us.
Surprise, motherfucker!
They pop out of the ground and block our way back to the path. We evade them and keep running, eventually losing them behind us. It's getting dark, so we try to find a place to camp out. We are wounded and exhausted. The land is very flat, but there are bushes pretty sparsely laid out. I find a big clump of bushes big enough to conceal us and double check to make sure they aren't evil, having been attacked by bushes in the past. They're fine.
Tweeg, when has that ever happened except for that one time? Yeah!
And we build a fire. Our cleric and one of our fighters are both elves, so I assign them each to night watch, sleeping half the night, so everyone gets a long rest. This is where it gets really bad. The DM thinks short rests are 4 hours, so after about 3 hours, shapes start appearing in the darkness. Our elf sees nothing. Suddenly, out from the ground, 12 of these militant frogs appear. Our elf yells, but not before they all make a surprise attack on us with spears. We all use our hit dice to heal, because we technically had a short rest, and scatter. There's no organization. We aren't killing these things. Every single person who tries to leave, however, is immediately grappled, because these frogs who just attack us have invisible nets that we can't see. Luckily, the rabbit and I succeed in the saving throw to evade grappling. Our human fighter gives up and just submits to the frogs, even going so far as to try to net me to show allegiance. The rest of the party, solidly netted, is dragged underground, faster than you can run, back to the frogs' village. The rabbit scampers off into the darkness, and I make my way back to a nearby river, where I cover myself in sand and debris and try to recuperate. Lost, alone, wounded, and covered in filth. My whole party is kidnapped or dead, and I've lost everything. In the morning, I wake up to find my whole party safe and sound, and a new character introduced. It's actually the rabbit in disguise. Turns out, the frogs were actually friendly, and while I was asleep, they healed my party members, gave them magic items, and gave them a quest to rescue 6 kidnapped frogs, because each life is precious, and they couldn't bear to lose 6 of their village. We literally just killed 6 frogs yesterday. According to the dungeon master, if we had actually tried to communicate with frogs instead of attacking them, we would have known this. Hello? What? They instantly killed one of our members. How was that on us? And you did try to communicate with them. You said, hello, we are friends, we want to hang out. And then they attacked you. So, yeah, your response was justified. Like, if DM wanted to have them be, like, confused and nervous around you, that's one thing. But no, to turn around and literally just kill one of your members?
Kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit.
That is a very good reason for you to retaliate. God. TLDR, every action we take is the wrong one, and we are punished for doing anything but submitting to our opponents. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Like, if he wanted them to be peaceful and communicate with you, they would have done that when you reached out to communicate to them, right? And then to punish you by, like, trying to TPK the party is just never take revenge as the DM. Never be spiteful. Like, the players are going to do stuff that you don't expect, and you have to kind of expect that. I know that's contradictory, but you have to expect the unexpected. You have to know that shit might not go the way you initially wrote it down and planned it, because otherwise you're just railroading them. And yeah, if they're friendly, they wouldn't have come running at you screaming. That was just a poor decision on your dungeon master's part. But anyway, do the comments have any insightful things to say? So the comments say, that sounds infuriating, especially as the frogs kept chasing you. Nothing about that says we don't want to fight. It says this is going to be a TPK. And then it all leads to nothing. What was even the purpose of the fight? Yeah, exactly. It seems like the DM wanted to pull a this situation seems very scary, but it's actually just a misunderstanding and it's nice kind of scenario, but just played it really poorly.
Not a great plan.
Yeah, and the comments all seem to agree with me. DM just kind of played that situation not very well, and you're not at fault for not recognizing that. Not the antagonist. I know this isn't a Am I the Antagonist post, but no. I understand your frustration at that situation. That's just silly. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for me and Bartholomew. This one was a lot shorter. I tried recording a story earlier today, and I got about halfway through and realized that it was going to be over an hour long. And that's just way too long for one of these. So I figured I'd just read this one. It's a little more fun and lighthearted. Yeah, if you guys had fun, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell. I hope everyone is drinking lots of water and doing lots of push-ups. And stay safe till next time.